Hi guys, welcome to Just Tom Talk. Another fun day today. Going to be out on a Triumph 765. Been looking forward to riding one of these for a while. Noticed that, thanks to my good friends over at Pidcocks in Long Eaton, I now own a scooter, C400X. Really impressed with it. You've seen the reviews. If you've not, go and check it out. But while I'm here, I've also been able to get them on board as a sponsor. That doesn't mean that it's going to tarnish any of the reviews. I've told them I'll always be honest, and I will be. But yeah, anyway, let's go out and go and pick this 765 up. Looking forward to this one. Okay, so I've just got over to Big Rob's house. There is the Street Triple 765. Really looking forward to spending a bit of time on this. And, well, this is Rob. Rob, thanks very much, buddy.
Right.
Yeah, thanks for letting me have a blast on this.
Yeah,
what's your views on it?
Yeah, I love it, mate. It's very nimble, quick. Like you say, it's just an all-round good bike. It's got a lot of tricks on it. And it's better than John's KTM. So that's my opinion anyway. Hey, Big John.
Hey, apparently so. So anyway, going to go kit up and get out on the road. Okay, so been about half hour now on the 765, absolutely freezing, which makes for a lot of fun when you're on a bike with no heated grips. However, not one to complain, on an absolutely brilliant bike. First impressions of it are agile. It's very agile. Just seems to want to drop into corners and just moving around in and around traffic, spot on. Right, I want to go do some more riding.
Right then, let's talk about the bike itself then, out on the road. How does it feel? Nimble. I know I used the word agile before, but it really does. It feels tiny. It feels as small as the KTM, which doesn't come as a surprise to those that follow the channel or those that read all the motorcycle magazine reviews, because predominantly they're aiming at the same market. The weight as well is really easy to handle. It doesn't feel like a big lump of metal. It's nice and easy to move around. This morning when I was getting out of the garage, I needed to nudge the back end around, so I just picked it up and moved it. It's easy to move around as well. While I'm talking about moving things around, the steering look is horrendous. However, it is like trying to turn around the QE2. That's a big boat for those that don't know around. It's not much of a steering look. Again, it's the kind of bike it is. It's not there for, you know, whizzing in and out of traffic, which it would do, and I'll do it very well. But it's about fun. It's about going out there, having a laugh, riding with friends, and finding that adrenaline that we all like as bikers. So the brakes then, seeing they're going to be using them, good. There's lots of bite on them. It's got Brembos on the front, and they do the job exactly like they're supposed to. Aha, the screen has just changed colour though, so that's quite nice that it's adaptive in that respect. So just go up to 40. Makes an absolutely lovely note, really does. It's such a nice place to be. Seat's oddly comfortable as well. I didn't anticipate the seat being as comfy as it is. Wheel it on then. Picked up lovely. No worries at all there. And plenty more left as well. Peak power on this is made at 12,000 revs, which is making 116 brake. For me, that's just over that magic number, the 100 brake horsepower that I, along with all my other riding friends, talk about. In that, hit that 100 brake horsepower, for me, you're on the money really. And with 116, it's got more than enough. While I'm here, let's talk about these wing mirrors. It makes perfect sense to talk about them, seeing that I'm using so much. They are fabulous. If you're looking at buying one of these, I would say go and invest in these, because they're brilliant. It feels so nimble. Cutting it up 30. Engine braking's quite nice on it as well, with it being that triple. It's got lots of feel to it. It never feels harsh. It certainly doesn't feel like a twin, whereas you roll off of it, sometimes it can be a bit, oof, you know what I mean, when they sort of draw you in. Well, you don't get that from this, is what I'm trying to say. And what's just occurred to me is that at no point since riding this bike in the last hour is how good the suspension is. I'm going to try and show you, and I'm not sure it'll do it justice. Just going over that speed ramp there, the fact that I gave it no second thought for the last hour of riding it would suggest how good it is. At long last it appears to be warming up, so still in a 50, but we'll look to just give it a little bit more beans. That gearbox on the upshifter as well, super sweet. It's only got an upshifter on this R model. I can't comment on what the RS is, but I can say on the R it's probably one of the best ones I've ever used. It is precise. I've yet to miss a gear with it, which having used some on the KTM 790 along with using the similar sort of ones on the S1000R, this is by far the best upshifter I've used in the last few years. That's taken into account as well the Ducati 950 Multistrada, which again was a pearl, but this one is absolutely faultless.
So I've spent a few hours now riding this, and I have to say it's a good piece of kit, starting from front to back as we always do on Just Tom Talk. It's running a 120 on the front. This has got a Pirelli Rosso on the front, good tyre, and it really gives the bike plenty of feel even in this poor weather. It's got twin Brembo brakes on the front with suspension that is adjustable. I believe it's Showa, and a radiator that is quite well exposed, it has to be said. These headlights are really bright. It's got LEDs in it and it's super bright at night. It gives it a lot of road presence. In fact, talking about the lights, let's go and do the quick demonstration. I know you like it. Right, over to the lights. Really bright, got a lot of road presence from the front, definitely Triumph. From the side profile, you can easily see the front lights as well, and that back light, brilliant, really good, nice, bright, easy to see. The indicators as well, I'll just demonstrate. Again, nice and bright, that's them LEDs, really noticeable. So yeah, fantastic really in the dark. Them headlights, brilliant. Okay, I just want to quickly show you the high beam and the low beam. Low beam, it's a real good spread of light there, you can see all the way down the side of the wall. But look at that, that's absolutely fantastic. I've seen other people doing this. They say, can you subscribe in the middle of the video? So click subscribe. That suspension seems to be able to handle most bumps, ruts, holes, knackered tarmac that's in the UK with ease. Really nice actually, so much so I didn't really give it that much thought when I was riding. Look at this down here, some serious engineering down there, also some serious cleaning that needs happening. Can't believe that my friend Rob gave me a bike that was this dirty. It's disgusting really. To the handlebars, as you can see, it's quite busy. I do find that these are very easy to catch when you're trying to do one thing or another. So it can be that at times you're trying to press this and you end up tapping that, and vice versa. So for me, with big gloves on, it is quite fiddly that, but something you would get used to. But nice, clean, simple, easy to use really, and that's as it should be. Nice, easy to use buttons here as well. Your home button, again for your display. In fact, let's show you this demonstration of the display now. So these are the details. You've used the controller to move around. There's a menu button and a controller, so you can go through your details like every other bike really. Nice, simple, easy design. And then you've got your riding modes that are in there as well. So you've got your rain mode, road mode, race mode, and then user mode as well. So you can change all your settings as you wish. Nice and easy to use, and that's what it should be. Regards to then what can be done within these menus, well, there's absolutely loads of them. So we'll keep it in rain mode for now, but you can go through, you can choose how bright the screen is, and this is something I particularly like, is how you can change the style of this display. And to be fair, they're all nice. Me personally, I prefer style one, but yeah, what a great display that is. Nice, simple, easy to use, exactly as it should be. That fuel tank, 17.4 litres, and in the time I've been using it, got an average about 50 miles per gallon. However, the weather has been crap, hence the bike's this dirty. So I have been taking it easy. I'd absolutely love to ride it in good weather. It's the little things with Triumph that make a difference. That rear group set there, you can see there how many holes it's got into it. So you can adapt it so it fits you perfectly as the user, which is exactly what it should be. So yeah, real nice piece of kit. Nice touch as well. Gives it that little bit of class along with that's on the engine block. That's really sweet, isn't it? Nice one. It's a lovely engine. And then with this being the R model, makes 116 brake of horsepower, 77 Newton meters of torque. That's made at 8,000 revs. That brake horsepower is made right up at top of the rev range, up at 12,000 revs, so well up there. There's the S model, that makes 111, and then the RS makes 126. But for me, this hits the magic number, 116. That's fine, very usable, and that engine's an absolute pearler. Really impressed with it. You'd be able to tell that it is a triple. I certainly couldn't. I've really enjoyed my time with it. In fact, let's show the demonstration here about the fourth gear down to 25 mile an hour. I know you like it.
Right, we're going into this national. What I'm going to do is we're going to do the gear test. Put it into fourth. We're down to 25 mile an hour. We're going to roll it on. Okay, so fourth gear. Lovely, absolutely lovely. Well done, Triumph, that works nice.
It's got aftermarket LEDs on the side, and the owner, Big Rob, is also fit aftermarket levers and bar end mirrors that work really, really well. This is about the 8th attempt now I've tried to do with regards to sitting on this bike. This has all of a sudden become the busiest place in Derbyshire. Right, 31 inches high, 810mm from the ground, and it's real slim profile seat with quite a large padding area to the back of it. I'll have a sit on it. I'll show you what it sits like for somebody who's 5'8". For those that follow the channel, try and do this just to show how your riders will be. So when you sit on it, pegs I think seem quite well back, but the way that your legs drop into the bike's quite nice. Your arms fall nicely forward, you're no overreaching, and visibility to the front is good. What is noticeable is when you're riding now is that everything hits you on the front, so it's something you're aware of, but you buy a naked bike, you expect it anyway. The way that the tank sits is lovely. I know Big Rob, who rides this, is 6'1", he sits on it a tree, so even though with my feet planted, they're firmly down, it's not to say that if you're taller that you can't use it. Yeah, it's a nice place to be, in short, really nice place to be. Towards the back of the bike then, it's just got standard suspension from the looks of it. It is adjustable, nice and easy to do, old fashioned. Put your spanner in there, give it a few clicks, nice and simple. And this rear swing arm, really nice, really like that. I can't do a video without talking about this tail tidy, or lack of. I would add that as a result of making this look super trendy, it also aids to the fact you get super dirty. So what's this thing like to ride out on the road? In short, it's a lot of fun. Huge amounts of fun because it's so easy to ride. Now the last time I was stood here I was with a Z650. I was really impressed with that. This is a different kind of beast to the Z650. This is all about high octane, adrenaline, going out there, having fun at faster speeds. In all reality on something like this, it is full of character is the best way to put it. I've definitely not had the best of it with having this crap weather. I know as I'm stood here today, I've got glorious weather around me, but the road surfaces are terrible, so I've not really been able to take the most out of it that I would like. But in short, it's really easy to ride. That gearing system is nice. There's plenty of engine braking from that triple motor. The suspension works well, the lights work well, the brakes are really good, you get plenty of feel back from them. And the seating position is nice, it's positive. You do feel the wind on your chest when you're getting up to speed without a shadow of a doubt. With this SC exhaust system, SC Project exhaust system that's on the back, makes a lot of noise, certainly without the baffling, so you do get noticed. But when you get up to speed, it's been said, it sounds a little bit like a Spitfire, and it really does. It makes a wicked noise right up at the top of that rev range at 12,000 revs, so it's a nice place to be. And the bike's got a lot of road presence as well. Although it's small, it seems to get noticed now. That may well be because of that exhaust system, but I think it's due to the lights. I think it's the distinctive colours on this one, especially where it's got the red bits on the frame. It stands out from the crowd, and it's brilliant. It really is a nice place to be. Do you know who I've not spoke to about this? It's Big John. Let's go over to Big John.
Big John, 17 stone, 6'3", currently riding KTM Supermoto 950.
Nice. Right, so there we go. Big John didn't get to ride it, and there's a reason for that, is that John's already ridden it. Big John said that that was far better than his KTM 950. I may be putting words in people's mouths there, but John's already ridden it, so we gain nothing by Big John chucking his leg over that. But in all honesty, when John has ridden it, he did say how good it was. So yeah, it's a nice piece of kit, and for me personally, I've really enjoyed my time with it. It's an excellent bike, it's fun, it's progressive, it's got great character, and if that's what you want from a bike, that does it in absolute bundles of it. So I'd just like to thank Rob for allowing me to have the bike. It's been an absolute pleasure, even if the weather hasn't been, and thank you as well to all my sponsors that have now got on board. I really appreciate you putting your time and effort into me. It doesn't go unnoticed, and hopefully together we can help this channel grow. But to all you that are out there that haven't subscribed, make sure you do so. We're nearly there at the magic 1,000. I'm not anticipating becoming rich overnight, if rich at all, but what I'm going to keep doing is the YouTube channels. I'll keep doing the bikes that people keep asking for, and I'll keep giving my honest opinions from it. Thanks again, and take care.